I mean, you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh, Lord, who else said it like this? They ain't made me what I am. They just found me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my...
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the veteran workhorse. Here's James Conner. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Murray. And he is caught. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing now is Murray. That's complete to Michael Wilson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that
rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards that time for number 14. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. This is caught. Touchdown! Michael Wilson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
Come on.
2nd and 9 now. There's a short one by Arroyo. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw here. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. So no gain on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Well, he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Shotgun now for Murray. Toward the sideline, and look at That's dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
First down.
Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10 is counter. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after one.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Murray going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
3rd and 4.
Murray now to throw. Looking downfield for Jones.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nicky Manroy. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. Open there, right side is caught complete. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15.
A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Horton. And some room to work. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you got something going. And we're seeing one right here.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something which is wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
This is 2nd and 8. Murray going to fire this out to Harrison.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
pass. It'll go in motion left. Here's Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there to see if they can build on that stuff.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. They'll run with Benson.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Murray now. And it's caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. They're going for it. It's Murray. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be.
And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, and not it.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
65 yards.
And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. And now fit it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. Setting up the screen here, this is Walker. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it up. Right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Second and 10. From the gun, Murray. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray again. This is Connor. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now Murray. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready? Check the Eagles! Check the Eagles! Ready?
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. 20! And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now we're signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried to run through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker in the final seconds of the
the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point has been through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Oh, Connor loses it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So halftime here out west, let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
That'll be caught by Cobb. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second and a couple.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks.
70 Rangers.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now back to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 33 yards. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
The tight end in motion right. Throwing now is Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Couldn't hang on third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Rolling to his right. He's got a man, complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And that one results in 35 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. And that'll be incomplete.
No receivers open, so he's forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. To throw is Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Michael Wilson
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Collins. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Cooper Kupp, 55 yards. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
They're on 45-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
2nd and 13. Ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. He's going to wind up the air out. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Murray escaping the pressure right. He's got this downfield to McBride. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
A lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started to tight end on the left side of the formation and set him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. On the move to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And this is going to be incomplete.
He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Now Murray's got to have this one. This will be caught at about the 6. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there of playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Rig alert. Cowboy 80. Hurt. Street.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Connor up the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated